Hi, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Virtual City Hall School. Do you know that Edmonton's river valley and ravine system is huge? In fact, it's the largest urban parkland in North America. And there's a lot of biodiversity there, plants and animals living together. And one of the animals that we often see are coyotes. So today we're going to find out more about coyotes as student reporter Nola is going to interview Park Ranger Ryan. Go ahead, Nola.
Hi. What does a coyote look like?
Well, that's a great question. So the differences between, like, let's say a coyote and a fox, as you can see in the backdrop here, is coyotes are usually a brown, tanny color, whereas a fox would be a red-brown type color. Coyotes are generally between 20 to 35 pounds within the city. They can get upwards of 50 pounds. And they have pointy ears and a pointy snout with a big bushy tail and a black tip on the tail. That's usually how you can tell a coyote.
How many coyotes are there in Edmonton?
Well, we don't have an exact number, but it would be safe to say that we have somewhere between 500 and 1,000 coyotes within the city.
Where do we see them the most?
Well, you're going to see them wherever there's a food source. So you're going to see them walking around neighborhoods in the river valley. They're going to use trail systems just like we do to get from point A to point B. Basically wherever there's a good food source.
Where do they live?
So they're going to generally live wherever there's protection or whatever looks like their natural habitat. So within the trees, forests, around stormwater ponds, they may den underneath a shed or a deck just to provide them protection.
What do coyotes eat?
So they generally eat rodents, so squirrels, mice. So they eat about 2,000 mice a year. They eat rabbits. They'll eat birds. They'll eat fallen fruits. And then they'll go off into things like dog food left outside, and then garbage if it's put out too early.
What is their favorite food?
Favorite food would be the rodents, so the mice and squirrels. That's generally what they're going to eat.
How do we keep the coyotes away?
So the best thing to do is to keep them away from your property is remove what we call attractants out. So if there's anything that the coyote smells that they are interested in, that's what's going to draw them into neighborhoods. So make sure that you have no attractants around, and coyotes will generally move on to go find that food source.
What do we do when we see a coyote?
So the best thing to do when you see a coyote coming up towards you is make sure you be very big. So put your arms up, stomp your feet, be very loud. So yell at that coyote, blow a whistle like this, carry a whistle with you, blow a whistle, make lots of noise, and that should get the coyote to at least stop approaching and maybe go off onto a different path.
What if that does not work?
So if that doesn't work, the best or the thing that you need to remember is just don't turn and run. Just keep doing what we call hazing, is just yelling at it. You can back away slowly. If you have a dog with you that's small, you can pick up the dog, back away to somewhere where there's more people, and make sure you don't run and just continue that hazing.
Thank you.
Thank you for the awesome questions.
So it sounds like it's pretty simple that you want us to be big and be loud and don't run away when you see a coyote.
Yeah, that is.
Is that right, Ryan?
Yeah, that's correct. The big thing is just to not turn and run. So you might be hazing that coyote, and it might feel like it's not working. So you just need to keep doing that and not decide, okay, no, I just need to get out of here and turn and run. That's the big thing to remember.
Nice. And why do you enjoy being a park ranger, Ryan? Why you've done this job for a few years? What's great about being a park ranger in the city of Edmonton?
So the job is just so fun. You get to decide what you want to do that day. You can hop on quads, snow machines, the boats, skis, and enjoy Edmonton's wonderful river valley.
Nice. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you, reporter Nola, for your questions and for doing this with us, and Ryan. And we hope that everybody's learned a little bit about coexisting with coyotes, and that we all can live together in Edmonton's beautiful river valley. Thanks, everybody. Goodbye.
Thank you.